All right, test, test, test. All right, hopefully y'all can hear us. I'll be on the road in 4 hours. Awesome. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. If you don't mind, we got 6 awesome people here. Guerrero Bagre, how you doing?
What's up, Guerrero?
We will be in the dark for a while because it is, of course, 2 o'clock in the morning. If I want to, I can let everybody see Stan.
Pardon me, anyhow. You can see my magic Rethink Foam biodegradable cup from the gas station.
All right, so we are going to be safe. I'll be paying attention to the road, and Stan will be paying attention to chat for me. Pontoon Jody, what's going on? Joe Z, what's going on? Hope everybody's having a wonderful early morning thus far. You get warm? I know I am.
Yeah.
Turn my heater down a little bit. It's getting a little warm here in the truck.
Everybody's surprised I'm wearing shorts.
Oh, I'm wearing shorts too. So we are on Interstate 64. We got 12 awesome people with us. We are on Interstate 64 heading west towards Louisville, Kentucky. Taking a little different route. It's not the shortest route, but it's also not the longest route. It's kind of the in-between route. Mainly because, A, I don't like driving in a lot of mountainous areas, and B, there's no tolls on this route. There's tolls on the other 2 routes.
Hey, 50 Cent, what's up?
50 Cent, good morning.
Got Ed Evans out there.
What's up, Ed?
Ed, I can't show you the shirt that I'm wearing because your logo's on the back of it on the chair here, but the dude out on my Schuylkill River.
I brought mine with me as well, Ed.
Steve Locke's out there. How's it going?
What's up, Steve?
Joe Z, how's it going? CatCon bound. Hope you guys have a blast. Well, I'm sure we will. That's the plan.
Absolutely.
Jody says, I just remembered I got a ticket in the mail from last CatCon for not paying a toll.
Good Lord, Jody. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, as an update to everybody, we were telling everybody that, we were in the process, in YouTube's process for the YouTube Partner Program. Well, we have been approved. We are a full-fledged YouTube partner now. So I just want to let everybody know that. Thank you all very much for all your support and help getting us to where we're at now. As we've always said, we've enjoyed the journey thus far and looking forward to vehicle fire 7 miles ahead. Okay.
Great.
Looking forward to the next leg in our journey. So thank you all so much.
Oh, it's good to see you, Guerrero. And says, still haven't paid that ticket.
Hey, Joe, did you get everything else taken care of on the other matter?
Boom, boom, bam. There's $1.99.
What? Our
What do you
first.
say? First.
Thank you, Jody. Our first super chat. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Holy smoke, Guerrero says, sorry guys, listening and removing snow.
What? I just hope no bad storms roll through here on Sunday, because we were heading back to Virginia on Sunday. I don't want to be driving in a snowstorm or a rainstorm or any storm for that matter.
Steve, Lock 760, boom, boom,
Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Joe, he's still saying it's still 70 degrees in Carolina.
I'm not sure what it is here, but it's cool. I mean, we're both in shorts. I got a hoodie on, but we're both in shorts. It's weird thing is it's comfortable, probably in the 40s, maybe 50s here in Charlottesville, Virginia. But tomorrow or today, it's supposed to be 80. It's crazy. Right now, our GPS is telling me that we are 478 miles out. We should arrive at the convention center at 8:53 in the morning. So we are. I'm really looking forward to getting there, doing everything I can to help set up. Stan's laughing at something.
Girl said, "Okay, guys." Or the river rat wheels of justice turn really slowly. Jody, but they turn. I'm just picking on you. Girl saying, "Guys, please travel safe. Gotta go. It's cold."
Hi, girl. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. We plan on being live our entire trip to CatCon. So come in, say hello, pop out, go to bed, come back in. We'll still be here. We got 6 hours and 45 minutes left. So we'll be here we'll be live until we get there. We have to take a couple of breaks here and there. But if anybody wants to pop up, Stan, you see if you can figure out how to pin that link. I don't know. Stan's going to try to pin the link to the top of the chat. So if anybody at any point wants to pop in to say hello, join us up on panel. That would be awesome. I know it's early. Anybody else out there in chat traveling to CatCon right now, or will be traveling soon?
Donald Long, what's up?
Hey, Donald, what's going on? Thanks for coming in.
You have put the link up there already?
No, I have not.
No.
I should have done that when we were at the rest stop. I'll try to keep it steady. Steady as she goes, Dan. Yep. There we go. We got 17 awesome people in here. That's awesome. Thank y'all for coming in at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hope everybody had a wonderful Wednesday and has an even better Thursday. I can tell you for one that I know I will. We've got a vehicle fire looks like up here on the right-hand side of the road.
Hey, Butterflies and Sunshine. Buck Williams say, "I pray the Lord keep safe driving." Everyone say it, amen.
Thank you, Buck. Appreciate that. Butterflies, good morning.
So, sweet. did drop the link out there, like Dustin said, if anybody wants to come up. Rob Fox, how much it costs for a hotel in that area? It depends on what hotel you want to get. If you go maybe a couple exits down away from the airport and convention center there. I'm trying to think how much we paid last year for, I think we stayed at like a Super 8 or one of the places like that. Because all it was just a place to sleep. I think it was like $80 for the night or $60, something like that. But if the other hotels, you can go fancy, and some of them are 100 and change, $200 a night. But there is a lot of call ahead because there is a lot of people heading to that area over the next couple of days.
Yeah, the Catfish and Crappie Conference is not the only conference going on at this convention center this weekend, from what I understand.
Yeah, I think last year there was 3 or 4 other conventions. There was a gun show. There was, I think there was some sort of German festival going on. Just let's start a comment up there. I think you have to be the one to do it. But it's easy enough to just.
Yeah, we'll copy the link up there a number of times throughout the trip. So if anybody wants to pop in, if you want to pop in, say so in chat, and we'll throw the link out there. We'll probably post it out there in maybe 15 minutes or so.
Rob Fox says, "I'm staying in my van. It's free." Well, we were possibly thinking we might have to do that tomorrow night? Tonight, Thursday. I'm one of those ones that until you like go to sleep and wake up, it's still the day before, so it's still Wednesday night in my head. And I just did air quotes in case anybody couldn't see that. But yes, actually it is Thursday already. All right. We do seem to be making pretty good time. Only 470 miles left to go. Let's see, what can we do for 470 miles? I know. 2,222,222 bottles of beer on the wall. 2,222,222 bottles. One of those bottles should happen to fall. 2,222,221 bottles. Everybody now.
I lost you at 2.
Yeah. All right. So much for that idea. There we go. Thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda dropped the link up there.
Thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda on the spot, as always. It's a little breezy outside tonight, this morning. Just for those of you that don't know, if you haven't heard me mention it before, I hate driving in the mountains. And we're in Charlottesville, which is in the mountains.
Butterflies in the sunshine says, I was gonna. I was going to say sing, but well, I can sing better than I can dance, but that's not saying much.
I don't do either.
Actually, I used to be able to dance.
And my wife will tell you, because we took dance lessons when we first got married. I used to be able to swing pretty good.
Rhonda says, I'm not sure how long I will be awake, but I will help when I can.
Well, thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate everybody coming in this morning. I don't know if everybody heard me, but anybody else here making the trip to CatCon this weekend? Going to be joining us? I know there's a few.
All right, see, the song worked. We've traveled 2 miles already.
Just wait till we've traveled 222 miles.
Let's see, well, we know Jody's gone.
Jody, when are you leaving?
So, Rob Fox, you said you are going to CatCon?
I truly can't wait to meet everybody.
Dave B, what's up?
What's going on, Dave? Thanks for coming in. I know it's early. We appreciate you. Like I told everybody, I know it's real early in the morning. You come in, say hi, I want to pop out. I don't have to tell you, but we appreciate you coming in at any point. We thank you. And just so everybody knows, we are still having our show tonight. It will be Snagging Night Live at CatCon. If anybody wants to, we don't have a planned guest for tonight, so if anybody wants to pop in, maybe we can talk to somebody that when we get to CatCon, see if they want to come up tonight. I know it's going to be a busy weekend, and there's going to be a lot. Everybody's going to be exhausted probably by the end of the day, setting everything up, but we're going to wing it tonight and see how it goes.
Jody said, I'm not sure. I'm sick. If I don't get any better,
Oh.
I can't go.
Man, I'm sorry you're sick, Jody.
Ed Evans is asking, so Stan and Dustin, did your wives take your credit cards, or do you just pay the consequences when you get home?
Yes. No, no, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I'm in a little different situation. I had given Stan 3 my bank card to take out cash for me, and I was going to bring I never got the card back from him, so my card got left at home, so we're trying to figure that out. Because I didn't have him take out that much cash, but I just wanted to have a little bit of cash on hand, because, who carries cash?
So I maintain our budget at the house, Ed. So I'm good. I know what our limits are. But like I said, I've got my, two of my main reasons for coming to CatCon this year was my first and foremost is to meet everybody that I've talked to over the last year, that we've talked to. We've met online, up on panel, in chat. That's the biggest reason. The next reason is I'm getting me a never lost anchor or two. So who knows? I may even walk away with the fishing rod. We'll see.
You never know at CatCon. You never know. Let's see. Butterflies and sunshine. Jody, sorry to hear. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Also, prayers for Daryl.
That's right.
That's right. Definitely. Ron just saying, can everyone please keep Daryl in your prayers? He was telling us earlier that he was in the ER. Jody, hope you can feel better soon. I will all keep Daryl in prayer and hope you feel better soon. There she is. There's Tanya Hollis out there.
Good morning, Tanya. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Well, yes, definitely. I'll take you. I'll go with you and introduce you to Daniel from he's owner of Never Lost Anchors.
Nice.
I've met him a couple of times now.
Oh, and don't. That's Friday night, right?
Friday night
at
5:30. 5:30, I think.
Yep. It's going to be on YouTube. Kevin Palmetto Cats has posted the link or posted the live on his page. Unfortunately, Sean wasn't able to make it to CatCon this year, but he will. He said he's definitely going next year, unless something unforeseen comes up. And but he's going to be watching the Golden Whisker Awards on Friday at 5:30 on Palmetto Cats channel. He even had me put it in the calendar.
Well, I got the feeling I'm not winning any. We're not winning any this year. So I brought my Golden Whiskers from last year.
Why do you get that feeling, Stan?
I don't know, just a feeling. But nominated for 2, so happy with that.
And nomination's good enough for me. Just to know that, other folks in the community think that much of you and your channel to nominate you for anything is awesome. I'll tell you, I was shocked when Kevin read our name for the best new talent or whatever that category is. I think that's what it is.
Yep. I got a pretty good feeling y'all are taking that one home.
I hope so. It was funny when we had Fashizzle up and Creo up last week. I was mentioning that because Fashizzle's one of the other channels that got nominated for that very same award, along with what is now Trinity Outdoors, was Whisker Seeker Outdoors. I believe his channel name, because he used the name Whisker Seeker, got copyrighted and they shut everything down, so he had to restart his channel. But it's Trinity Outdoors, Fashizzle, and TSW are nominated for that award. And Brandon said that he feels like he got nominated just because they needed somebody to fill the place next to us. I'm like, no, that's not true. There's a reason they got nominated for.
Smith with the $5.
Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Good morning.
Congrats on being monetized, Dustin and TSW. Safe, first gallon of gas on safe travels.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Debbie Bernfeld is out there. Hello, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
River Rat 3030 said I want a Uncle Lou Rod on Sharina giveaway tonight.
Nice. That reminds me, I gotta get with Kevin Palmetto, because I want a pack of hooks from his live he did on the Whisker Bowl wrap up when it was with Fashizzle and I were up there on the panel. He did a giveaway and I won that pack of hooks.
252 is out there.
What's going on, 252? Good morning.
Rob Fox says, you won't be able to miss me. I'll have a big blue shirt on that says, Danny Stone is my idol. And a big pic of him on the back. Wow.
You say you got a fat head of Danny Stone on your back?
Tanya says, haven't been to bed yet. Well, neither have we.
Have not. Nope. I was so excited to get on the road to get to CatCon. 64 West to I-81 South.
Rockbox says we're breaking up bad.
Oh, wonder if it's a signal.
Can y'all hear us now?
I don't know if it's the signal, the wind.
I had full 4G, but with Sensei, yes.
Oh, okay.
We're good now. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, we're kind of coming down the mountain on the other side of Charlottesville.
Coming down the mountain when we come.
Yeehaw!
We'll be coming down the mountain when we come.
Yeehaw!
We'll be coming down the mountain. We'll be coming down the mountain. We'll be coming down the mountain when we come.
Woo-hoo!
All right. You don't have, no, not everybody leave at once.
Let's see.
We got 21 awesome people in here. Y'all are awesome. Fantastic.
Debbie says, I can't sleep, so I decided to come in and chat.
Well, thank you.
I am a friend of Sean's sister, Joy.
There you go. That's right. I remember him saying something about that. Because you'd come into our chats before.
I'm saying, rest well and feel better soon, Jody.
Construction. Awesome. I think we're getting off 64 onto I-81. We're just heading a little southwest now, but still west. The other route was to go up through up through West Virginia and over, and I'm not a big fan of West Virginia. No, nothing against the people. Just I'm not a big fan of driving in the mountains, and that's not a very good feeling for me. So I chose this route instead, which is only a little bit longer, but we actually left around midnight, 2 hours earlier than we anticipated, because I couldn't sleep.
We've only been on the road for 30 minutes now, so. Instead, we've already traveled a couple hundred miles. It was 600 and something when we started, right? Wasn't it? I forgot.
I think it was almost 600. Yeah, 597 or something like that.
Put flies of sunshine, putting up the music notes with the microphone. Yes, we'll be here all night. We are taking requests. There's the first request. Please, no more singing.
Granted. Oh, it depends on how tired I get. We'll pop the link up in chat again here in just a few minutes.
That's right. If anybody wants to come up, more than welcome. Buck Williams says, I rewatched the 3 John Wick movies this week. But can't wait till next month when the 4th one comes out. Thanks for dropping the link again, Rhonda.
I was going to say, you were probably getting ready for the 4th one. A good friend of mine let me borrow all 3 John Wick movies. I did watch them without my kids around.
Doug, Talia, how's it going, Doug?
Hey, Doug, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. I know we are. Well, I am.
Well, so far, so good.
We're driving to CatCon. What could be better?
2.5 hours into the trip.
We're driving to CatCon.
Depending on the stops that we have to make, it says we'll be there in 6 hours and 22 minutes. Okay, 25 minutes.
Close enough. We rounded. Oh, if anybody didn't know, I reached out to Stan yesterday because now today's February 23rd. Yesterday was 2/22.
That's right.
I told him happy
That's right.
2/22 day.
That's right. I hope everybody had a great 2/22 day.
I know I did because I knew I was going to be off today and tomorrow. On my way to CatCon. Sorry.
Crappy CatCon. It's just hard to fit it in there so it sounds right.
Always call it the Catfish and Crappie Conference. When you're going to use crappie, you can't abbreviate.
That's right. Oh, well, thank you, Butterflies and Sunshine. Said she went bowling today and realized it was 2/22 and thought of me. Well, thank you very much.
The question is, did you bowl at 222?
And the funny thing is, if she would have realized how much I used to bowl, then she really would have thought of me. I haven't bowled in a while now, but I used to bowl all the time.
I was bowling on Tuesday. Not very well, but I was bowling.
I was a 200 plus average bowler. Used to love it.
So our league, the way they do it, is when the year starts, you have to establish your average, and then whatever your average is at the end of that, we go 14 weeks. So whatever your average is at the end of the 14 weeks, that's the average you go into the next season with, the next session of 14 weeks. But then they readjust your average according to your first 9 games of that next season. So you'd think they just go with your book average for every season, but they don't. So right now, the first 3 weeks of the season, I was doing really well, and my average was 208 at one point. It was 201 as of last week, but I didn't bowl so well, so it's probably going to be below 200 now.
She said, "Nah, but give it my best shot. Maybe one of these days."
Just keep trying. That's all you can do.
Doug says, "I can't even bowl my age."
I'll tell you what, I am falling apart, though. It's coming to a realization for me that one of the only things I'm going to be able to do, in the next couple of years is just fish. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that.
I was going to make a bad joke about your balls in the bag back there. But I say the one time, where do you want me to put your balls? Dustin carries his bowling balls around got the double bag.
I forgot to take my bowling bag out of my truck at the time. So I got my bag out of the back of the truck and said, "Where do I put my balls?" So I put them in their boat.
Fisher Who Whiskers Ron said, "I started my car Wednesday morning, 2:22, to see my miles per gallon, and it was 22.2. It is crazy how much that comes up."
It's like buying a new vehicle, and now that's all you see is that vehicle.
Buck Williams says, "My brother a long time ago got in the top 100 at the Firestone Open in Akron."
Wow.
That's a pretty big deal right there. That's
I know the one year, this was probably 6 or 7 years ago, my buddy that I work with, he got me into bowling, or I got into bowling with him. And when I started, my average was like 163 or 160, 150 something. It wasn't very good. But we actually went to state because anybody can go bowl at the state. You don't have to qualify for it. Anybody can do it. So we took a team to state. We bowled the team event, individuals, and doubles. I think we ended up in 17th in team in the state. I ended up in like 63rd in singles. Doubles was horrible because the lanes were so dry after that day. We couldn't keep the ball on the lane. But I was so proud. I was real proud of us. We ended up, like I said, 16th or 17th in state for our team.
Awesome.
For the first time ever going.
Debbie says, I am not a good bowler. The bowling ball is too heavy for her hands now. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I was captain of the bowling team in high school. Believe it or not.
We didn't have a bowling team in high school. We didn't have a golf team in high school.
Yep, we did. Last year when I was a senior, we won the, it wasn't states, but I think they called it the regionals.
You were a senior last year?
The last year that I was a senior. I'm a senior this year. AARP.
Senior citizen.
That's right. Yep, bowling. Played all kinds of sports.
We had the typical track, baseball, basketball, football, and that was it.
Yep. Even my son's little bitty school had golf. He was on the golf team, wrestling team.
And we had wrestling too.
Baseball team, football team. We were always running to some practice or some game or whatever for him.
Yeah, I played in middle school. I played football. I wrestled in middle school. I played basketball, and then in high school, I just did football, basketball, and baseball.
The Butterflies of Sunshine says, going to the senior prom. Senior with air quotes. That's where we're going right now.
Wait a minute. I was not informed. I didn't bring anything to dress up in.
Yeah.
I don't have an MC suit.
That's right. I will be dressing up on Friday.
That'll be tomorrow.
The first day of CatCon. Yeah, I still can't get over the whole. It's not today. It's still yesterday, as far as I'm concerned. Today is, but remember, today is yesterday's tomorrow. So. But yes, so the first day of CatCon on Friday, I am emceeing and hosting the Catfish Cookout at 1:15. So make sure you come over to the seminar area. 1:15 for the Catfish Cook-Off. 3+1, Amy Payne will be in it. She's one of the contestants. Last I heard that Steve and Chris Flores were going to get in on it also.
And a quick side note, if anybody paid attention to the Catfish Conference's Facebook page today, they announced the winner of the commercial, and that was 3+1 Outdoors.
Got to give it to them. That one was. They were all good.
Absolutely.
We had a couple ideas that both Dustin and then myself and Stan 3, we had a couple ideas. We just never got to be able to do it.
Maybe next year.
We'll have to do that one. The one I really liked. I think that would do really well. I think we'd have a real good shot with that one, Dustin.
Okay.
We're not gonna let it out ahead of time though, because somebody will steal the ideas.
Absolutely, it's a secret.
It's a top secret idea, undisclosed idea. Oh, the chef's hat. That's a good idea. I should have got the chef's hat. Yeah, and I'm not sure why they picked me, but I'm glad that they did. You know, maybe it's the fact that I was in the restaurant business for 20 years. Or maybe it's because I look like I know what I'm talking about with food. You know, it looks like I can eat all the catfish.
Or it could be that he talks a lot.
Or maybe it could be that they needed somebody to talk for an hour straight, so maybe that had something to do with it. I'll give it a shot. I'm not used to talking that long, but we'll see what happens.
I'll be in the front row just saying, come on, keep talking, keep talking.
Still time to put your sticker on one.
Yeah, that wind is gusting out here this morning.
Check on stand 3 real quick. He's out fishing tonight. He got a 30-something inch and a 40-something inch fish.
Is he still out there?
I think so.
Ooh, a double trailer in this wind. I can tell you this wind is going to slow us down a little bit because I'm not going the speed limit in the mountains with the wind blowing. Guarantee it.
Yeah, he's in a month-long tournament, and he is just 1.5 inches out of second place and 4.5 inches out of first place.
But when did he sign up for the tournament?
The 16th of February.
So halfway through. He's almost in second place.
All he needs, his lowest fish is a 33 inch. So he's just got to catch another upper 30. He's got 3 40-inch fish so far this month.
That's your best 10. That's the bag.
Sorry, I just had to check on him. Butterflies and Sunshine saying, yeah, Stan is definitely always the quiet one. That's right, Butterflies and Sunshine. She's saying safety first. You have plenty of time to get there safe.
Absolutely. I don't think we can check into our hotel room until 3, but we're going straight to the conference to help them set up whatever they need help with. So
I know when Steve was on Palmettos, right, talking about setting up. They're setting up it. First of all, just it's amazing seeing the transformation from a big empty room. They posted it on their Facebook page, I believe, where it was pretty much an empty room. They had it kind of sectioned off. And they also have on there where everybody's going to be if you are coming to CatCon, so you know where to look. But it's pretty unreal how it goes from the empty room to all the different vendors, 90-something vendors right now. And they've all got their own little spots already planned out. And so you got 90 different groups of people bringing their trailers and all their merchandise and setting it up.
we know a few of the vendors that are going to be there. FOA Customs and Gear.
Dang, Buck, I can't read that to him now. Did you read it yet?
No. What does it say?
Buck says, Dustin, the drive off the side of the mountain is not the bad part.
Yeah.
It's the sudden stop at the bottom.
I always tell people that I don't want to jump out of a perfectly good airplane, but it's not the fall that scares me. It's that sudden stop at the bottom that gets me every time. The thought of that is what precludes me from ever doing that.
And you don't hear us talk about it a lot, but safety first is, not only with driving and doing these things, but out on the waterways, out on the rivers. We probably should talk about it more than we do, but
absolutely,
we always try to check the weather, make sure we have that. Always keep an eye out for debris coming down the river.
And if you're in an area with other people that fish that area, make sure if you see something that Looks like it might be bad. Like if you see a lot of debris in the water, let them know, just in case they planned on coming out or something.
Where we fish, there's barges, so you always got to be on the lookout for that. They do a pretty good job of spotting you, and if you are in the way, they'll give you a notification. Toot, and if you're really in the way, they'll definitely give you some toot, toot, toots. And of course, you know, having the life vest handy and all that other stuff. And if there is debris in the water, like we had last stand day, we saw whenever we were moving, we were going really slow, spotting. We definitely have a spotter out looking for stuff. So always just try to play it safe on the water. Butterflies and Sunshine saying those convention center transformations are amazing. Yeah, it's awesome how, you know, this is, I think they said the 6th or 7th Catfish Conference. So,
Oh, really? I didn't realize they were going that long.
yeah, so they've had some experience putting it together and trying to plan it out and group it out.
Got my Mountain Dew.
Me too.
Yeah, I pulled up to Stan's house to pick him up, and I have one suitcase. I brought a suitcase with some clothes in it. I come out and Stan's got two things over his shoulder, a suitcase, a cooler, and
That's right.
I'm like, tell you've done this before.
Well, you gotta coordinate your outfits. And,
Well, darn, I only brought one pair of shoes.
yeah, I got the hanging bag for most of my shirts and stuff, and then everything else in the other bag, and then I got the cooler bag, of course, because I had to have some Mountain Dew in there.
He's got water in there too. I saw it.
Butterflies and Sunshine say, I know a lot of people do it, including both my son and my daughter, but I always tell them the only thing that falls out of the sky is bird crap and pools. That's true. I think if you got the urge to do that, they have those, what do you call it, the sky zones, where you go in. Have you heard about that or seen that before?
Like the wind.
The wind tunnel, yeah.
Yeah.
You go in there and simulated skydiving.
I'll do that.
So what is it, a 20-foot drop at the very worst? If for some reason it doesn't.
You're probably on like 5 or 10 feet off the fan.
Buck Williams saying you guys should pop into Hog Leg show at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I thought about that. We might pop out of. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if I want to like end ours and then go into theirs, or just leave ours running. I don't know.
We'll see.
Too bad the StreamYard doesn't let you pause it. I'm gonna pause this live.
That is the one. I know, without bringing up a touchy subject with TikTok, because people either love it or hate it or whatever. But that is, we'll just call it the other platform. The other platform, you're live on your own channel. Yet when you could go up, like we would be live on our channel, Hog Leg and them live on theirs, and you actually just search and you both go live at the same time, and you're both still on your own channel.
Oh,
that's how the other platform works over there on live.
Interesting.
But the crappy part of that is once you go off live over there, it's done. They don't save it as a video.
They don't record it, right?
Roll on highway, roll on along, roll on.
You get back home.
Rob Box saying, bringing that up. So we'll be taking more requests out there.
So we got 19 awesome people in here with us. And we appreciate each and every one of you.
Well, after we sang, it dropped to 17.
Oh, darn it.
Now that we stopped, it's back up to 18.
Sweet.
Oh, there we go. All right. James Gype out there saying thumbs up.
Hey, what's going on, James? Thank you for coming in. Hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Debbie is saying, did I read that one yet? Okay, guys, I'm going to see if I can get some sleep. Have a safe drive to your destination.
Well, thank you, Debbie. Appreciate you coming in. Hope you get some sleep.
There's the little butterflies and sunshine. Life is a highway. All right, all night long.
All night long. Yeah, I need to have the music going, but I don't want to put any music on, so. Because then we won't make money off this live.
That's right, that's right. It was crazy. We went live on the drive to CatCon Kansas City on Haz's channel, and people requesting songs. We were actually DJing songs out. So obviously that was that live was
Demonetized.
Demonetized. There you go.
It's funny. We once we got everything established, we turned everything on. The SNL where we introduced Fashizzle and Creo, that particular live got a copyright on it. Not a copyright strike, just a copyright. So that particular live's not monetized.
Huh? Because of the SNL name, or
no? It's because of I think it was one of the songs that was playing on either Creo's or Fashizzle's video that we showed. It's okay.
YouTube is really strict about that. That's why, like, if you are live and another boat is coming through, you could actually get a copyright. You got there for a 6-hour live, and some boat comes through for 30 seconds playing music, and you can get a copyright on your video, where any money that's made on the video would go to whoever holds the copyright for that song.
Right.
Crazy.
And don't get me wrong, we're not doing this to make money. It's awesome that we've reached that milestone, and we greatly appreciate anybody who wants to give. So, and all that money is going to be used to help better our channel. So
saying DMV told him that TikTok banned him until March 1st.
Oh, wow.
Because of something he said in one of his videos. Yeah, and they can do that too if somebody just puts in a claim against you. They can ban your channel until it's investigated. Butterflies and Sunshine saying the 2Stan and Dustin karaoke show to CatCon.
I'm sure she's saying that while wearing earplugs.
Yeah.
You want to pop the link up there again? Or is Rhonda still in there? Can you copy and paste it?
See, Rhonda is. Oh, there it was.
Thank you, Rhonda. If anybody wants to come up and chit-chat with us for a little while, you're more than welcome.
Doug says, I seen it live and I didn't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, it could be something, the filters are set, certain keywords and things like that. Also, if a controversial subject is talked about, they can do it for that. Or like I said, somebody could have just put a complaint in against it, and they will do it that for that also.
But on that too, if that's the doing their due diligence is not always a bad thing. I mean, I understand if it's your channel and if you're the one that's getting, blocked or banned or whatever until a certain period of time, but
It happens quite frequently. That's why a lot of the bigger channels will actually have, what do you call it, like backup accounts, especially if they're used to making money off it. This way they can just switch.
my my radio will cut out every now and again. It reboots. Here before we got to our exit. I think it's this one right here. Yep. Woo! Right on time. All right, so I've got a 2019 Chevy Silverado, and for some reason, I think it's Apple CarPlay, the integration with Apple CarPlay with this Chevy, with this particular truck. I don't know if it's any other vehicle in the Chevy brand, but sorry, my ears are not popping yet. They need to, but they haven't. But every now and again, my stereo will just cut out. The screen will go dark, and it'll stop charging my phone, and then it'll just bring itself back up, and I can keep going. But it did it just now, right before our exit. We were supposed to get off on. I'm like, there's a reason I have GPS.
I'm just glad it came back on when it did, just to double check to make sure it was the right exit.
Yeah, I've always, even as a kid, been paranoid about that kind of stuff.
Well, one of our shorts that we dropped was last year's road trip. I was riding with Stan 3, and somehow when we got the directions up, we forgot we had it on avoid tolls in West Virginia. So there was a road around the toll booth. It was a side road. Well, side road was like a 1-car wide lane.
Wow.
In the middle of nowhere, pitch black. So that was one of my,
excuse me.
That was one of my road to CatCon tips of the road trip. If you don't want to end up in a place like this, and I pan the camera around,
Yep.
There's absolutely nothing.
I've seen that one.
Make sure you do not have it set. So. Yep, we were out in the middle of nowhere.
There we go. Now my ears popped.
Oh, that's an idea.
What's that?
Buck says, point the camera out the front so folks can see the road.
All right. All you got to do is switch cameras.
Let's give it a shot. Hopefully we don't hit any bumps and I end the live, but pretty sure
it's far enough over you.
It's the same on yours,
Yep.
same as on Apple,
Settings.
right? Would you say audio?
Yeah, audio. As it said iPhone. Yep. Go to the drop down where it says iPhone. Yep. It's CarPlay not there.
It just says iPhone microphone.
Great. Let's see if I can do this.
You should have picked it up this time. Great. It's not picking up the CarPlay. Can y'all hear us?
Butterfly said we're muted again. I think. Are we back?
We should be back. Sorry about that. It's having an issue with going between my iPhone and the Apple CarPlay.
All right. They said it's back. We can hear you again.
Awesome.
Doug Talley said, excuse me. Doug Talley says, looks like work to me. He drives a
Big rig.
Yep.
Yeah. He was when we were in Austin's live, I think I was going can't remember. I think we already brought the boat in. I'd already dropped Nick off, and I was listening to the live, and Doug Talley popped into his live, and he drove over James River on 95 Bridge and blew his horn at Austin. He said, "Did you hear me?" And Austin's like, "I think I did. I thought it was a train, but."
Yep, so there you go. At least y'all got something to watch.
Not just dark figures in the background.
See an occasional reflection off my glasses or an occasional drink in there.
You did get to see our Mountain Dew, though. That's always important.
All right, Rob. Rob said, well, be safe, guys. Need to hit the bed. We are hitting the road in 5 hours. Well, make sure you come up and say hello when you're there. For anybody else that is going, when you come in the main entrance to CatCon, you come in the main entrance. You got Catfish Clothing is pretty much right straight ahead from the entrance. But you come in the entrance and make a right, go all the way back to the back corner. The YouTube booth is there. Monster Rod Holders, FOA Customs and Gear, and Triple City Anglers booths are all right back there in that back corner.
Muddy River Catfishing's over there as well.
Yep, Muddy River, forgot about that one. He's right across. So that's going to be the spot to be.
So if I'm not mistaken, the conference area is set up. The catfish stuff is on the right. Crappie stuff is on the left.
Yes. So as soon as you go in the main entrance, all the stuff for the crappie or crappie, however you want to call it, that's going to be on the left. Obviously, since it is the first year that crappie is included at the conference, they don't have as many vendors yet. But I think that's part of what they're trying to grow for the coming years. And there's going to be 2 stage areas for the different seminars. The stage that's straight in, all the way straight in. On the left side, that stage there is for the crappy seminars, and all the way.
Look, crappy seminars.
Yeah, they're going to be crappy seminars over there. And the stage in the far back right corner is going to be the catfish.
I think that's where Kevin's doing the golden whiskers as well.
Yep.
Back right hand corner, all the way in the back, or towards the front of the building, I guess. I don't know.
Butterflies and Sunshine said, just had a conversation last night about how she's like driving in the cradle. People think she's nuts.
Driving in the cradle.
You can get tickets at the door. However, let me see. You can get tickets at the door, but you would have to go to the booth to buy the tickets and then go to the door and get your badge from there. I do have a link. I don't know if I could drop it in chat or not. I do have a link, or if you do go to the Catfish Conference page and you want to buy the tickets ahead of time, you can use code 2Stans for 10% off on the tickets online. And at the door, I believe they said the tickets were $12. I think they said they were $12 plus tax. Where online with my code is $9. And by buying it online, you don't have to go to the booth. You can just go right to the entrance, show your ticket, and they give you your pass to get in. Trying to put this link. Let me see if it'll work. Dang it.
You got 17 awesome people that won't let you drop it.
Yeah, it didn't show up as a clickable link.
Well, can people copy and paste?
I don't know. But there you go. You can go to the Rhonda just dropped the website for the tickets, and it'll ask for a discount code. Just use 2Stans. It'll save a little bit of money. There you go. Thank you for dropping that, Rhonda.
Appreciate the help as always, Rhonda.
And what did you just ask me, Justin?
I don't remember. I'm driving up a hill and around a corner, so.
Hey, Missy Kennedy's out there saying, hey, peoples, Dustin, you and Stan, stay safe.
Good morning, Missy. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. And that is the plan.
Always the plan. Always the plan, Stan.
And we ain't a fussing, Dustin. Yeah, that's not bad because that's for both days. And even the VIP tickets that they were selling this year, where it came with a customized badge, had your name on the badge. I know I've been, excuse me, now that I've been to several of them, I keep the badges as like a little souvenir type deal.
Apparently, I don't know if anybody saw Mike Greenwell's post, but apparently it's they put him down as Mike Green. Somebody said they left him artistic license to finish that for whatever he wanted it to be.
Yeah, maybe he's tired of being green well. Maybe he wants to be green bad. Or maybe he wants to be Mr. Green fairly okay.
Greenfish.
Dang, Dustin, people are dropping and we didn't even start singing this time.
Well, it is 3:15 in the morning.
Oh, that's Butterflies and Sunshine was asking how many miles? 400 and we got 400 and 400. Come on. 400 and this
Almost
mile
there.
is taking forever. I think I'm just going to round it down, Dustin. You don't mind, right?
No.
412 miles to go. It wasn't even a bad. It was just to get to 1-2 in there. But we've been 413 miles. Seems like a couple miles.
I think my truck knew he wanted to say it.
Yeah, look, it's still there.
We're passing mile marker after mile marker. And there it is.
So 412 miles to go. Oh no, Missy's saying her puppy has surgery in the morning, and if all goes well, we should be I'll be that away this evening.
Wait, Missy, you coming to CatCon?
I think that's what she was saying. So if things go well with the puppy, you were planning on coming to CatCon? Trying to, all right.
Well, guess what? I was smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. I brought your hoodie. So I won't have to mail it to you. I can give it to you if you make it to CatCon. I wasn't sure if you were going to be there or not, and I wanted to bring it just in case. I told her I was going to mail that thing probably 2 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
I just keep forgetting.
And, you know, it's when you're just, YouTube is just a fun thing to do, and you're not a actual business, and that's what you do. It's not always easy to get over to the post office, especially during your work schedule.
Well, that's what I was telling her. Like, I work from 8:30 to 5. The post office closes at 5. So unless I have the day off and I make a specific trip then it's hard for me to get to the post office during the day.
Doug Talley saying my youngest daughter is having surgery in the morning. Well, prayers for her, Doug.
Well, everything will go great.
That's right. And Missy, I had just dropped my discount code. We're going to drop the link. If you were able to get the tickets ahead of time, like on your way, you can buy them online. There's the link up there, and use discount code 2Stans. You'll save some money on the tickets. Oh my God, Missy said it's all good, Dustin. Doug is saying they have to remove her spleen. She had an aneurysm.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that.
There you go. Definitely butterflies and sunshine, saying prayers for your daughter, Doug. And for those that don't believe in prayer out there, well wishes and
Positive thoughts.
positive thoughts. But I hope y'all believe in prayer. But that's a different subject. Doug is saying thank you.
You know, on another note, I was just telling my my good friend that I went to lunch with today. I don't know if anybody watches the show New Amsterdam. Great show, in my opinion. I love the positivity they put out there. But anyway, I was shocked that one of the episode that we just watched, there was a young lady who had to have her appendix removed. And since I never knew, I've never known what an appendix looked like, where it's at, you know, how big it is. I always assumed it's this, you know, like a fist sized to whatever. You know, your appendix is the size of the tip of your pinky.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm like, what in the world?
It's a little appendage.
But that little thing can cause so much problems. It's crazy.
Yeah, that little sucker burst will kill you.
I know, which is crazy because it's that big. It's like a little pea, little green bean.
Fishing for Whiskers, thank you, Rhonda. Drop in the link again if anybody wants to join the panel at all.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Of course, you know, it's just a picture of the road out there, but we are actually on panel here. Just let us know. We'll keep an eye out for you. Check on stand 3 again.
I'm probably gonna have to send a text to my wife at some point here shortly. I told her if she wanted to know how we were doing just to pop into the live, but she said that's not good enough. I got to text her.
Okay, no more fish for him.
We've got 5 hours and 43 minutes left in our trip, approximately 407 miles. It's saying we should get to the convention center around 9:04 a.m. We are going down the side, I guess down a mountain.
Rob is suggesting that you can buy a prepaid box online to ship it.
Okay.
Now, I haven't done it in a while, but I used to do a lot of eBay, selling on eBay.
Uh-huh.
And then, let's see, the eBay, well, PayPal, and you could get discounted shipping through that, but you could weigh it and everything. It didn't have to be, you know, you could just weigh the box and print out your own shipping label and everything right from your computer.
Yeah, I think you can still do that online. But I mean, wouldn't you still have to drop it off at the post office, or the box would be too big to fit in the mailbox?
I think you could. I think they could actually. Do the mail carriers actually pick up mail that's going out anymore?
I think so, as long as you leave your flag up.
Yes, I think that might be an option. But anyways.
Hopefully Missy makes it. I can just give it to her there.
Oh, Missy Kennedy's saying my mom and brother agreed to stay at the hotel while she came to hang out with all her goofy, cute little catfishing family. Hey, who you calling little?
That's right. We resemble that remark.
Look, we took no offense to the goofy. That's without a doubt.
I was born that way.
Greetings, Earthling. Mr. Duggar.
Mr. Duggar, good morning.
Yes, I am back here. We are behind the camera here. We're taking everybody on the road with us.
They get the same experience we get. The road. Once the sun comes up, we'll flip the camera back around and let everybody see our ugly mugs. I mean, I speak for myself.
Missy says she didn't call y'all goofy. That was my saying. Oh, we were totally fine with the goofy part.
It was the little we took offense to.
Little, yeah.
Funny story. I'm full of stories today. So my wife was at the University of Richmond. She was on panel. It was the panel for disability advocates, talking to a group of medical students, I believe. And they had to talk about themselves and their family. And my wife was talking about Landon, explaining that he had Down syndrome, and these are some of the things, just kind of describing him, saying, one of the things we went to the doctors, they said, he's got a large hat size. And my wife went on to explain that, he gets that from both of us. But then she proceeded to say that there's nothing small about my husband. So I never let her forget that she made that comment. So there's that story.
Well, that's both a good and bad statement at the same time. So.
Yeah, I'm not small I'm 6'3", 270 pounds. But I use my powers for good.
Yeah, and I'm roughly in that same category.
What, using your powers for good?
Yeah.
Still got 15 awesome people with us.
All I'm going to say is I have been confused as one of the one-tonners before. Just saying. And actually, that chair that you saw me carry out and put in the back, that chair actually came from, speaking of one-ton, that came from Uncle Josh.
Oh.
When I was fishing, one of the times I had been fishing down at the dock, was not moving too well. And I'm trying to remember what happened with the chair or how I was sitting. But anyways, Uncle Josh gave me the chair right from underneath him, literally, and said, go ahead and keep it.
That was awful nice of him.
Yeah, you'll see that when you see the chair, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think my dad had one of those.
Heavy duty, reinforced bar, steel legs. And I think it's got a rating up to like 700 pounds. So.
Wow.
Missy says, well, Stan, I have to be honest, okay? 13.5. Rhonda says 13.5. I'm only half awake.
Yeah, me too, Rhonda. Me too.
Butterflies and sunshine, you have no idea. Well, I guess you do. She says, us little people depend on people like you in the grocery store. We can't reach things. And I work out kind of a little deal with the little people in the grocery store. I've got no problem. I can always reach that top shelf. Like I said, I'm right in that same category, 6'3"ish, about 350. But my issue with my bad back is I can't get the stuff on the lower shelf. So I have asked people, actually, can you reach that down there for me?
With your lower center of gravity.
Ashley Brady, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ashley. Thank you for coming in.
Missy Kennedy says, I went to the pharmacy, and there was a guy that talked and sounded just like me. When she looked up, she said, "Oh Lord, it's 2Stans." All right, butterflies, that's a deal. She said we can shop together. 16 awesome people out there.
Thank you all for coming along with us on this road trip to CatCon. We really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time. I know we are.
And hopefully, Missy, you get to say that this evening. When you look up and you get to say, "Oh Lord, it's 2Stans." Yeah, good chance that Danny Stone and myself will be in the same area together. So
oh boy.
if you hit CatCon, you hit the main entrance, just listen for Danny and I talking, and you'll be able to find the YouTube area.
You can play a little game. Put a blindfold on.
Yeah.
And see if you can make your way to follow the voices.
Last year, I know that there was literally a line at the front door waiting to get in, because they didn't do the early entry thing last year. This year, if you have the YouTube tickets, the VIP tickets, you're allowed access an hour early. So let's see, I believe that the conference starts at 8.
I think so. 8 or 9.
I have to double check that again, but I don't remember if it starts at 8 or 9. But if you have the YouTube passes, the VIP passes, you're allowed to come in an hour early. Thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda's dropping the link to join the panel. Doug Talley says, "Yep, I'm looking at pretty much the same thing out my windshield."
Oop, somebody hit a deer. So, Doug, do you drive for yourself, or do you drive for a company? Or should I say, do you own your own truck, or do you drive for a company? My dad used to drive truck when I was way younger.
Doug says, "I drive for Alsco, ALSCO."
You all right?
Oh, yeah.
You take a break here shortly?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you're ready, I got no issues.
I just know that with my legs, if I sit for an extended period of time, they start to go numb, or
Because I had it up like that, I went to force it down, and it got a Charlie horse in the calf muscle. Oh, Still got 15 awesome people out there.
We still got 2 people in here.
And, thankfully, it has happened already, but this was the end-all, save-all plan B to make sure that they had enough watch hours.
It was. This would have pushed us over the top if we hadn't made it last week. Sean and I were both surprised that it only took. So when YouTube does their review, you have to have 3 things done. But the last one is YouTube has to review your channel, and they say on their little spiel, the post it says it could take up to 30 days. It took them a day and a half.
They were just unstoppable.
That's right, unstoppable.
Doug says, take a load of clean hospital and hotel and restaurant linens to Chantilly, Virginia.
Okay. Well, thank you for what you do, Doug.
And bring back a load of dirty. Says he never sees any of it, though. All he does is drive the truck. Goes in, jumps in the truck, picks up the thing, drops it off, picks up the other one, drops it back. Yeah, we were talking when we went to go pick the motor up from Doug. Stan 3 and I were standing there for a while talking with him. And like I said, Doug, thank you again. Stan 3 is actually out on the river right now.
At 3:30 in the morning. Fishing. He's in the boat, right?
Yeah, he's out in the boat with the motor.
Wonder how the current's doing, because it was ripping on Sunday, and Austin said it was still ripping on Monday.
Oh, Lord, Missy. That's the guy she thought. Hopefully it just sounded like me.
She took a picture of him.
He's a pretty big dude. Oh, that's funny, Missy. That's right. Butterflies and sunshine. They're the unsung heroes.
That's right.
Without the truckers, you think about it, and a lot of people, you never think about it, but without the truckers and different transportation, this, the railroads, et cetera, this country would just shut down. There would be nothing at any of the stores.
You have to fend for yourself.
I can't even imagine. I mean, I can imagine fending for myself because I know how to do everything from making moonshine, which can be used for fuel and et cetera, to growing plants and hunting and trapping and
Fishing,
all that, know all that stuff. But in today's day and age, where so many people aren't even taught to cook or anything, it would be scary. It would be a scary thing. Hey, Douglas.
You've got mail.
who's that?
Have y'all gone over the mountain yet?
Yes.
I gotta turn my notifications down.
You've got mail.
Apparently, Stan's got mail,
Apparently.
and a lot of it.
Oh my.
We got 19 people with us.
of that, Dustin.
Ooh, what is that?
That's from Missy. There's it sure would. That's pie.
You bringing that to CatCon, Missy? We'll give you our room number.
And then that looks like a little shepherd's pie action.
Ooh,
There.
I love me some shepherd's pie. It's one of my favorites. Landon's favorite too.
Like Sally says, I'm almost back. I can run down there and jump in the boat with him. Well, I think you got his number. I think you got his number. We told you anytime, anytime.
I'm sure he's got an extra rod you can use.
Yeah. Probably 12 rods in the boat right now. Well, actually in the water.
Right.
I mean, the rods are in the boat and the bait's in the water. There we go.
Right. You got to be careful who you tow that around. All right, go ahead and put your poles in the water.
Lemon pie, man, that looks delicious.
Mm.
I have received a sweets package from Missy before.
I heard.
It was outstanding. And you know how, like, with the bread like that, sometimes it can be, you get sometimes where some people make it and they cook it a little long or they don't put enough wet ingredient in it.
Excuse me.
Kind of dried out and crumbly and stuff.
Right.
This was not that.
Ah.
And then sometimes you get it where people make it and it's a little too damp. This was not that.
I take it was just right.
Oh my gosh, it was perfect. You could not have done a better job with it. Oh, sold.
It was
Missy's saying, Mom's talking about making chocolate cake with peanut butter icing.
Ooh.
That would have to be my favorite.
That last was 2Stans and 3 breads.
Yeah. Then we got to tell stories, right? Awesome, Douglas. Douglas Hahn saying, I'll be leaving Charlottesville at 5. Hope to meet y'all down there. That would be awesome, Douglas.
Yeah, we're about 82 miles from Charleston, I think.
Like I said, the majority of the time will be right there along the YouTube area. YouTube area.
Yep.
YouTube area. FOA Customs is right by Monster Rod Holders. It's in the, as soon as you go in the entrance, all the way to the back right.
Well, if you go in the entrance, wouldn't it be the front right? Or is it back right? So would the front of the building be...
It's the front entrance. So you go in the front entrance.
Okay.
And you make a right. So then you walk all the way to the back of that right. So I guess it would be the
We're confusing people.
Right, front right. Go in the entrance doors and make a right-hand turn and walk. You can't walk any further. And that whole back corner there is where
The YouTubers will be.
What's up, bro? Brian B's out there saying, go to bed, why don't you? I'm sleepy and I'm already here.
I can't go to bed. I'm driving, man. Thanks for coming in, though.
We still got 388 miles to go.
5.5 hours.
Douglas saying he makes a mean peanut butter and bacon pie. Oh, wow. I do not believe I've heard of that before, but I'd be willing to try it.
Somebody said bacon.
Bacon and peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I love bacon. That goes without saying, but
As you might be able to see, we're passing the Covington Hot Springs exit. I don't know how clear that camera is for you.
Brian, it says we about 5 hours and about 5.5 hours out.
We should get there around 9 o'clock in the morning, Brian. If I go any slower, it might be 10 o'clock. Great.
We're making pretty good time, all things considered. Douglas says screen looks good, just can't read the road signs.
Yeah, they do look a little blurry in the camera.
It's like there's little
Glare.
glare.
It looks like it's foggy. The camera looks like it's foggy. I don't know why. It might be
There's a little fog on it. Maybe at the next stop we will do the little squeegee to try to clean the window up a little.
Jackson, the Chesapeake Bay watershed, Jackson River.
Hey, let's do some trolling.
I didn't bring my rods. Dang it. We'll troll on the way back.
Doug says somebody always starts the bacon conversation.
Absolutely. That's a staple in this here community.
Brian B saying, answering half century saying, yeah, we're here about to go to sleep so we can be half productive tomorrow. Well, Leslie and I are going to try to be half productive on no sleep.
I'll be amped up on adrenaline and sunshine.
And I'm just being amped up on Mountain Dew as usual.
Oh, yeah, that too. It's in my bloodstream.
Douglas says bacon and butter makes everything better.
The screen looks better now. Weird. Maybe it's just the reflection from the lights on the...
Maybe. Missy Kennedy says, excuse me. Missy Kennedy says, don't eat sausage, pork chops, chicken dumplings, any meat with fat on it. No cooked carrots or sweet taters. Oh
What?
my gosh.
Some of my favorite meals.
Oh. Brian, you said y'all heading out to go to the convention center tomorrow at 8? We will see you.
Not long after that.
It is already 3:45 in the morning. Time is flying by.
It's because we're having so much fun talking to these wonderful folks.
Douglas is saying we're all over there by Clater Lake. Great fishing there.
So I know Hogleg's show comes on at 4. If you want to pop over there and say hello for us.
Yeah, I want to do a little. It's kind of hard, you know, when we live 15 minutes from the James River, and you go out there. It's kind of hard to do other fishing, but I want to do a little lake fishing this year. want to target some gar. They are a blast to catch.
Laura the Explorer will tell you to watch out for their teeth, though.
Yep. Like to do some gar. I'd actually like to do some crappie fishing. Or let me say fishing for crappie. That sounds better.
I was gonna say I do crappie fishing a lot. I get lucky sometimes.
But of course, mainly stick with the blues. What does John say? The Mondo Hondo?
That's right.
People actually have caught Mondo Hondo. Stan 3 and I were out fishing the other day. I don't think it was quite a Mondo Hondo that we had on, but it was approaching. It was approaching it. It just, it hit, and it hit like a train. That rod just bent over. The tip of the rod was in the water. Stan 3 could barely get it out of the rod holder, and it was just peel and drag. You know, sometimes if it's a smaller fish, even like a 40-pounder or so, it'll hit and it'll come back up a little bit. Nope, this one just hit and was gone. And ended up popping off. Oh, that's awesome, Douglas. It's just Upper James caught a 4-foot gar. One over there one night.
Wow.
Yeah, we had got one, I think, in 21. That was just shy of the state record by like a pound and change. Then we were out a few weeks ago on stand day, and my granddaughter caught one on rod and reel. We caught a trap ton of them in the net. I want to.
Not a crappie ton.
Yeah,
A crap ton.
I actually want to try to clean a couple and eat them. It's supposed to be absolutely delicious.
Heard they got a lot of bones in them.
Missy said no broccoli, spinach, zucchini, or Brussels sprouts.
Is this all the stuff that she doesn't eat?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm down with you on that list right there, though, Missy.
I like broccoli, I like spinach, and I like Brussels sprouts, if they're cooked properly.
The only way I like spinach is add it to some lettuce and put it on a sub, on a sandwich. Mrs. Stan, okay, Stan, y'all. Mrs. said, okay, Stan, y'all call and wake me up at 6.
I know Sean's going to try to pop in around 6:15-ish. Him and Ryan, a.k.a. Snacks.
So I hope we see you there later on, Missy. Hope all goes well with your little puppy.
Absolutely.
Most importantly. But yes, we'd love to see you. And definitely, Douglas, make sure you come up, say hello. I'd love to meet you as well.
Love to meet everybody that's going to be there.
Always love meeting everybody, but especially some fellow Virginians out there. Butterflies and Sunshine saying Brussels sprouts on the grill are fantastic.
I agree.
And also even better if sprinkled with bacon.
Nice.
Douglas Hunt is saying, and garlic. Missy can't eat no pot pies of any kind, but she loves to make and cook them though. Oh my gosh, Missy.
Are these health restrictions or just choices?
Since we're telling stories, I was making a pot pie from scratch recently, and went and was making the cream part, like the cream chicken for the pot pie. Well, I went to grab cream out of the fridge, and I saw the one said French vanilla, so I thought the next one was plain. So I grabbed that one, started adding to it, didn't even realize it until the whole thing was done. Went to taste it and could taste that something was not right. I put caramel sweetened creamer in the pot pie.
Oops.
Totally by accident. I thought it was regular half and half. Needless to say, it was not that good.
Did you still eat it?
I had a little bit of it. It's hard to waste that much of it. Because the crust was perfect. Everything was perfect. Except for the fact that I put caramel sweetened creamer in the... At the fish fry for sure. Awesome, awesome. Donald Knight Sr., how you doing? Welcome in.
Donald Knight Sr., what's going on? Thanks for coming in. We are 5 hours and 17 minutes away from our destination, 376 miles. I have no idea where we're at, except for we're on Interstate 64.
Let's follow that truck. He seems to know where he's going.
Okay, got it. I'll follow the taillights.
That's about the only vehicles we've seen out here so far tonight. I don't think we've ran across another car.
We got one car.
One car?
Passed us about 7 minutes ago.
Donald Knight Sr. saying, I'm up.
Well, thanks for coming in. Thanks for spending time with us this morning.
Oh, yeah. Yep. See there? He knows what he's doing. He's got his hazards on.
He knew we were following him.
He's like, all right, you're following me. Dustin, I'm not going to go too far in front of Dustin here. I'm going to get him to slow down a little. I wonder why he's got his hazards on like that.
Probably because of the steepness of the incline, the grade.
Yeah. It's only doing 45.
I was too.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, Missy says she's saying I don't like chocolate or lemon, butterscotch, pumpkin, sweet tater pie, no blackberry dumplings, peach cobbler. Oh my goodness.
Like I said, is this all dietary restrictions, or is this something you've chosen not to eat? These things you've chosen not to eat.
Oh, there it is. She said choices.
Wow.
Well, we are glad that you're here also, Donald Knight Sr. saying, glad to be here.
Absolutely, we're glad you're here.
Hopefully we can entertain you for a little bit on the trip here. All right, we won't sing. It's a little too late or early in the morning. And,
Depending on if you woke up or if you've ever went to bed.
no, this says just don't like them.
Wow.
Butterflies and sunshine say, wow, Missy, what do you live on? Yeah, sure didn't leave a lot of choices, did it, Butterfly?
everything else.
Yeah, my list is fairly small. I don't like most vegetables. Typical man. I don't like most vegetables, and both vegetables. I'm pretty much down to try anything else. I've ate big tripe and stomach and all that other kind of fun stuff, and head cheese, and tried all that stuff. I'd rather eat that. I'd rather eat a piece of stomach than a dang piece of broccoli. That's pretty bad.
Wow.
I like regular carrot. I probably like the kid vegetables, like peas, green beans, carrots, corn. The ones that aren't really great for you.
Right.
Those are the vegetables I like. Missy's saying, you would think I would look like a broomstick, but not at all. I live on soda and tea, really. John Hobbs, how you doing? Welcome, welcome.
Welcome in, John Hobbs. Thanks for coming in.
Douglas is saying, I stopped the soda.
I've tried that a couple of times, but I always come back to it.
Years ago, when I used to manage restaurants, I was constantly drinking soda. Constantly. And I was putting on weight and stuff. And then I realized I was drinking 8 to 10,000 calories a day in soda.
Wow.
So yeah, I pretty much just cut out the soda and miraculously started losing weight. Imagine that.
That's amazing.
It took about 56,000 calories a week out of my diet, and I started losing weight. Can you imagine?
I can't. I have no idea why that would happen.
Doug Talley's saying Mountain Dew, sweet tea, or water for him. Yeah, I love sweet tea. Yeah, that's got a lot of sugar and stuff too, but at least the tea does help with that a little. Ed Evans out there saying good night, all.
Good night, Ed. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the ride.
And thank you for the shirt, Ed. It is great to have a shirt that fits and looks good. So
Those are two important qualities in a shirt.
that's right. That's right. This is saying average 6 to 8 sodas with 5 or 6 waters and extra sweet tea.
Oh boy, here we go.
Half a cup of sugar to half a cup of tea. Woo!
We are welcomed into the wonderful West Virginia.
We are West Virginia.
Yay. So excited.
Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mount Mama. Take me home. Say that with your chest, boy. That's right. We in Missy State now. Douglas said 3 years ago, drank at least 2 2-liter bottles of diet soda a day, but worked a 12-hour night shift. Yeah, that'll do it. I've done some of the night shifts before. No bueno. Well, it's one of those things that can catch up with you. It can be a great shift because you get the day to yourself, but that's right. That's right. Missy might be coming, Doug. Missy might be coming. Woo! He doing faster than 45 now, ain't he?
Yeah. Well, that's not him. That was another truck that passed
Oh,
him.
all right. Missy says, that's my homeland. Now you're in the good old US of A, Dustin. And Doug, remember, Missy might be coming to CatCon today. So I can't be going off on no West Virginia jokes right now.
As I've stated many times, Missy, I'm not a big fan of West Virginia because I don't like driving in the mountains. Has nothing to do with the people.
I,
Just
on
the
the other
roads.
hand, Missy, love West Virginia. One of my favorite states out there. Has nothing to do with trying to get the extra Dustin's share of the leftovers at all. Douglas said he worked the night shift 35 years out of the 46.
Wow.
Yeah, my wife did. She did the overnight shift. She worked. She worked in healthcare. She had worked in a group home for challenged adults. She loved it. She had a blast. She had really enjoyed it. It worked out great because most of the time I ran restaurants, so she'd come home from work, I'd go to work. Oh, corrections. Oh boy, that's a tough gig. Missy's saying, Dustin, I think 2Stans afraid I'll take the knees out on Tanya. Take the knees out, and Tanya will beat him in the tournament. Boy, that truck was flying those brakes. You smell it?
Yep.
Woo! Douglas saying retired now. Well, I hope you're enjoying retirement there, Douglas.
All right, let's stop at the rest area. Stretch our legs. Use the restroom real quick.
That'll work. Missy says, Stan, that was me driving by. Did I mention how much I love West Virginia, Missy? I just want to make that perfectly clear. I love West Virginia. I bet, Doug. He's saying it's tough stopping them things on a mountain. Missy Kenny's saying, where you at, Dustin?
Mile marker 170 on Interstate 64. West Virginia Welcome Center. Right into West Virginia from Virginia on 64.
Only 365 miles left to go. We getting there. It's going by pretty quick.
Yeah, this trucker apparently can't read signs. It said for cars only.
Well, look at that. The truck lot is filled.
It certainly is.
Wow. Not a single car in here, which
Until
is not shocking. since we hadn't ran into another car.
And there's still not a car. There's a truck here, though.
But I'm bummed.
All right. If you wanna go first, or want me to go first?
You can go first.
All right. Stan's gonna entertain y'all for a few minutes while I run into the restroom.
Either that, or we could put the sign up like on, the old school TVs, or at the movies, the intermission.
Oh, be right back.
We're on the intermission right now. Pretty close, butterflies. Looks like we've got, pretty close. We got about 5 hours left. Trying to think of, I didn't see what the GPS said for mileage before we started. But I am just the passenger. Unfortunately, I don't drive anymore. Douglas, the difference between the VIP ticket and the regular ticket is the VIP ticket lets you get in an hour early, and it basically it was customized, had your name on it and stuff. But the big difference is it lets you get in an hour early. Missy says, "Hey, that's me. I have to rest too." And they, the VIP tickets make a pretty cool little memento, little memorabilia. But if you already purchased the regular tickets online, you can just go to the entrance door. Go to the entrance door and you'll get the actual plastic pass there. If you don't buy your tickets, you buy your tickets at the door, you got to go to the booth first, buy the ticket, and then go to the door to get the CatCon pass. Missy said, "Get a soda here. They're the coldest ever." Well, thank you, butterflies. All right, we're switching now.
We got 19 awesome people with us. I'm going to post a link one more time. Oh. I'll post the link again. See, 2Stans fishing through. I'm so pumped. Caught a hickory shad already. Nice. Hi, Stan 3. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, hickory shad. I can't wait. Oh, now that they're up in there, man, I'm getting excited. Post, comment. Apparently my phone doesn't like. Paste. Done. Bobcat, what's up? Couldn't sleep. Yeah, we couldn't either. That's why we got on the road early. If anybody wants to come up and say hi, we just crossed over into West Virginia from Virginia on Interstate 64. We are approximately 365 miles out. We have about 5 hours left of our trip. We've already been driving for 4 hours, so we're almost halfway through. Okay, got to run. You guys have fun. Drive safe. Thank you, John Hobbs. Appreciate you coming in. Donald Knight said, might as well get the boat out, Bob. Oh, we got a guest. Who's this? Who is this? Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me? Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Try to stay awake because I know if I go to sleep, I won't get up in time to take my baby.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we left. We left a couple hours early because if I knew if I went to sleep, I was going to oversleep and we weren't going to leave at 2. So,
Where are you at? Where are you at in West Virginia? You're at the Charleston.
yeah, we just crossed into West Virginia from Virginia on 64 at the rest stop.
Okay, you should be in Charleston.
I think we're still quite a ways from Charleston.
Okay.
We're
You're
on
not
our
at the
way anyways.
Tamarack.
What's that?
Are you at the Tamarack rest area?
I don't. Let's see. Well, there's a sign over there. Memorial, something or other. I can't read. Blue Star Memorial Highway. It's the Welcome Center.
Can't. I know you're on 64. I know you're on 64, but just like I know you stay on 64 till you get almost into
Yeah,
Louisville.
we're I think that's correct. We're right now. Let's see here. Zoom out a little bit.
Does, does your
What?
GPS say?
Looks like we are just south or just not quite to White Sulphur Springs yet.
Okay, so you're at you're at White Sulphur Springs. You ain't made it to Lewisburg yet. So
Right.
y'all still got a lot of ways.
Yeah, we got about 5 hours left.
Believe it or not, the majority of what you travel on is through West Virginia.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not mountainous West Virginia.
You're interstate all the way, and it's not bad except for when you get into uh Huntington, but you don't have to travel that very far. The
Okay.
mountain part,
Yeah.
and it's not really curvy. It's the mountain part is not curvy. It's just straight up and straight down, straight up, straight down.
Gotcha.
That's what I told my mom. I said I could drive it as far as me going by myself. I could drive it till I hit Lewisburg or till I hit uh, Louisville. Now, when I hit Louisville, it'd be a different story
Yeah.
by myself.
Yeah. Well, I've driven through West Virginia a number of times.
Going out to Colorado, it's just I wasn't a big fan of the truckers going 80 miles an hour around curvy, wet, icy mountains.
Right. Well, they've done a lot of. If I don't know how long it's been, but they've done a lot of road work here in the last little bit.
Wow. Douglas Hahn said, I don't think they went past Greenbrier yet.
Yeah, if they haven't, well, I know they haven't. If they're at White Sulphur Springs,
Yeah, we're still east of White Sulphur Springs.
okay. So when you were talking about them going by the Greenbrier, and when they come on through, which they don't get off on this exit, they'll go by uh, Sandstone, Sandstone Mountain. But if they would get off of that exit right there at Greenbrier and hit Route 3, they go right by my house. Actually, probably save them some time, to be honest with you.
Ah,
Get off the
let's see.
exit, get off the Sandstone Mountain exit, come through Hinton and around this way and hit Beckley. Get on the interstate, you save yourself probably, I don't know, probably 30 minutes, I'd say.
Gotcha. Bobcat said, spent a lot of time whitewater boat riding in West by God, Virginia. Yes, Bobcat, this is my first CatCon. I am extremely excited.
I ain't never, believe it or not, Bobcat, I've never whitewatered due to my I've had so many ear operations. Don't like doing it.
You're coming through a little muffled. I'm not sure if it's my speakers or if it's.
Maybe me, is
Oh,
it now?
it's a little better.
I think it was me, I think.
Stan's trying to show everybody his Schuylkill River Rat shirt he's got on. We see you, Stan.
Taking my Ricky Move with the YouTube.
I'm gonna jump out to this other side of the. That says, "Who's that bald dude?" That's some guy named Stan. I picked him up in Richmond.
I still got lots of hair. It's just short right now. So get rid of my ketchup packets.
No.
What's up, Missy?
What's up, buddy?
I sent you a picture from inside the Welcome Center. It said New Greenbrier. I texted you a picture where we're at.
You're in the new Greenbrier?
Welcome Center, yeah.
New River Greenbrier Valley. You ain't 30 minutes away
Oh, what, 30 minutes from you?
from me, yeah.
Oh, wow. We'll swing by and pick you up. I'm just kidding.
Trust me, if I didn't have to take my baby today, I'd just tell my mama, say, listen, you don't have to go. I'll follow Stan and Dustin down there. You get me down there.
That's right. Oh. Whew.
Then we
Glad
can
we made that
YouTube.
stop. I was getting a little tired. Make that stop. Got some fresh air. Stretch my legs.
Did you get you a soda while you was in there?
I got a soda when we stopped in Charlottesville. I got some coffee there, and I got a big Mountain Dew, so I've got about half of that left.
That conference center, that one, and the one at Charleston, when you get into Charleston, this has about the coldest drink that I've ever got from
Huh.
this area. And I've traveled it everywhere.
Right. All right, we're gonna hit the road again. We got 11 awesome people still with us. Let's see. Bobcat said you're gonna have a ball. Who's the ball team? Muffled. Muffled here also.
Bobcat ain't
Yeah.
going.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Is Bobcat going?
I believe so. Yeah. I think.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I just timed out. Pocket timed out Donald Knight Sr.
Oh. Oops.
trying to climb in the truck.
Sorry. Sorry, Donald.
Donald, you can still hear us. That was a pocket. The phone was in my pocket and trying to climb up in the truck and accidentally timed you out. You'll be able to comment again in 5 minutes.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute the camera real quick. I gotta text my wife. Let her know. I've been instructed that just her popping in the live is not going to work. So you still with us, Missy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It
Can't
got quiet in
as
the
old
chat.
as class.
I don't know. What did you say, Missy?
I said it got quiet in the chat.
Oh, yeah. I think people are probably falling asleep.
No, if I had to guess, I would say they're over on Hog Lake Channel.
Yeah, probably.
Thank you, Don. Don Johnson saying, good morning, guys. Have a safe trip.
Good morning, Don. There we go. And we are on the road again in West Virginia.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Gotta sing it like we're ready. You gotta sing that like we're ready. You know.
Which one? The On the Road Again?
That one where she says, well, I was born a coal miner's daughter.
Oh, coal miner's daughter.
We lived on a hill in Berkshire Hollow.
Well, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter.
I can honestly say that. My daddy was a coal miner for 35 years.
Wow.
God bless him. There's
Plus
so many
5 years.
so many occupations like that. We were talking about like truck driver. I mean, think about where this country would be without coal. It pretty much ran this country, built this country for how many years?
Long time.
Let's see. Yeah, so hopefully Donald Knight's still out there. You should be able to start chatting again in a few minutes. That was funny.
Not to him, it wasn't.
Well, that's mild compared to what I did on my own live the one time. We were fishing live with Mike Chavez was fishing with us on stand day,
Uh-huh.
and I had my phone like that, and I put my battery pack down on top of it, and I ended up timing out like 3/4 of my own chat,
It's like
and
15 or 18 people wasn't stand.
and I ended up blocking his wife.
Oops.
Yeah, that wasn't a good move.
Wait a minute. Let me hear what I hear. My mother's in the kitchen. bacon. Yeah, she's in the kitchen baking.
In the kitchen baking.
Mm-hmm.
Who said who said bacon?
My mommy's in the kitchen baking.
Ah,
She's baking a chocolate cake. She's gonna make some homemade peanut butter icing and put on it.
sounds delicious.
My grandma used to make a peanut butter cake with peanut butter icing. Ooh. And she found the best peanut butter to use. Y'all remember the government issue peanut butter?
The
Used to come
commodity.
with the white label, black lettering.
Yep,
All right,
commodity.
we are passing White Sulphur Springs now.
Okay. I need to look that up on my look it up on my map.
I don't know if I saw
Who's
Stan
that
3
from?
had got into chat a few minutes ago.
Yeah, he left a comment, but I don't know if he's still in here.
You're good now, Donald. It was a pocket. I did that. My phone was in my pocket as I was climbing in the truck, and I accidentally timed you out. You're good now. You're back.
So how long does it say you have, Dustin?
4 hours and 56 minutes, so 5 hours.
Well, remember I
361
told you
miles.
you was 30 minutes away
Uh-huh.
while ago, remember? I'm 5 hours and 17 minutes away from I'm 30 minutes behind you.
Oh, I got you. Truck stopped on the side of the road.
That was me. I was resting.
Wait until daylight, huh?
It's all in Mountain Dews I had.
Uh, Senior board do you guys use? If you're talking later boards, we use 2Stans. We use Uncle Lou's planer boards. They do the Uncle Lou's do a great job of pulling the heavy baits and the heavy weights, even with a slow current.
I just put us up on full screen, put you in the background, Missy.
That's fine.
What times you got your appointment for your puppy?
7:30.
Gotcha.
She's got a tooth in the back of the main back next to where jaws connect.
Uh-huh.
And mind you, my baby is 5 pounds. Okay. And that back tooth in the back it's bigger than a quarter. It's
Wow.
round. When he pulls that out, I'll lose probably 3 ounces right there. They said they may have to take two of them, both of them on both of them at the main back was didn't look too good. She had
Huh.
two little small tumors or cysts or whatever on her stomach. He said he'd take those out while she was already sedated for her too.
Well, hopefully hope everything goes well.
I believe it will. I know the motel that I checked on, it was pet friendly, so it's
Let's
what was
see, we're back up to 13 awesome people out there.
Thank you all very much.
it? There
Nope,
you go.
say it, and then we drop to 11.
10 minutes. I was 10 minutes. The motel that I was checking was 10 minutes from CatCon.
Well, I'm sorry. What was that?
I said the motel that I checked on is 10 minutes from the CatCon.
Oh,
Yeah, if you get back away from the actual convention center a little bit, you can get some rooms for a better price.
I think it's a Red Roof Inn. Red Roof Inn, $91 a night.
there you go. That's not too bad.
Well, it said
Yeah,
it
'cause
was
I know we
6.5 miles. Estimated arrival time is 10 minutes.
even the special price at I can't think of the name of the hotel across the street.
Oh, the Cap Crown Plaza.
Crown Plaza, thank you. Even the special price on that was 130 or 140, something like that a night. That was
Wow.
with the discounted price.
I, I was listening to Jody tonight. She sounds pretty rough. She didn't start feeling better. She wasn't going to go. Well, I will get out of here and go in there and help her, I guess.
All right.
That way I can get it done to where when I get
Yeah.
home, I rest a little bit, and then I'll be able to try to head out. We can't check in the motel till 3 o'clock anyway. So, y'all be safe. If I don't make it, you
Yes.
have a good time. If I do, I will see you there.
All right, Missy. Thank you for coming up. We appreciate it. Good talking to you.
All right, you
Good
guys.
talking
Y'all
with
be
you,
safe.
Missy. All right,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
Good night.
All right. Bye bye.
That was fun having Missy up with us for a bit.
Anybody else wants to come up? Feel free to do so. I know we got 9 people in here. I know a lot of people probably went over to Hog Legs, and that's awesome. Maybe we'll pop over to Hog Legs here shortly.
Surely. Donald Knight Sr. What anchor should I look at? 18-foot Ranger.
Never lost 17-pound anchor.
There you go.
Not that I know much about them. New design at that. Is it a river or a lake? Do you fish in the river or a lake?
Yeah, if you fish rivers, it's hard to beat the Never Lost Anchors.
I was thinking about the new design versus the old design.
Yeah.
If you fish rivers, the new design is definitely the way to go. It's got a bigger tine, the point, and it comes to like a triangular point, whereas the older ones have the square tines to them.
Both.
Okay. Then I'd get the newer, if he still has any left. I know he's going to have limited supply of the newer design on hand at CatCon. I might buy them all. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. I'm getting one, maybe two, depending on how much they're going to cost. Because I like to double anchor sometimes in wind, and if the wind's blowing downriver and the current's going the opposite direction, I like to double anchor. Keep my boat from swaying.
Yep, Donald, but that's where I'd start with the anchors. The Never Lost Anchors booth.
That's going to be at spot 20. When you come in, I think it's 3 rows up on your left. Second or third booth in.
There you go. Tell him you heard, tell Daniel that you heard 2Stans and Team Snag and Whiskers talking about his anchors. Catfish Dog, what's up? What's up?
What's going on, Catfish Dog? Thanks for coming in.
Saying, hey, Dustin and Stan, where you going?
We going to CatCon.
We going to the Disneyland of catfishing.
Also known as the Catfish and Crappie Conference. Sorry if I'm yelling. I'm excited.
Oh, that's a bad spot to
Break down.
CatCon, what's that? Oh my goodness.
The Catfish and Crappie Conference in Louisville, Kentucky.
Are you seriously asking that question?
He may be new to the community.
I'm just making sure he's seriously asking the question
I got you.
before I answer it.
Oh.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. But basically, you've heard of like Comic-Con, and there's all kinds of different conferences. I'm putting it in air quotes. All right, Doug. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Doug.
So it's been called the Catfish Conference. Well, now it's the Catfish and Crappie Conference. Crappie and Catfish Conference. But to shorten it out, it's been called CatCon. That's how that came up. And we're in the Louisville, Kentucky area this Friday and Saturday, 24th and 25th. It is just an awesome time. Between all the vendors that are there, all the tournament anglers, professional anglers, and all of us YouTubers that think we're professional anglers. There's an actual YouTube booth of the people that do the catfishing on YouTube will be back there. And all of us will be more than happy to answer any questions that we can.
Like if anybody wants to come up to me and say, "Hey, do you know the 2Stans?" I can definitely answer that and say yes, I do. And if you ask me where he's at, I'll just say follow his voice.
There you go. I'm talking somewhere. Donald Knight Sr. Dustin has a big glass boat. Maybe he meant fiberglass boat.
Fiberglass, yes.
What length is yours?
18.
18.
18 and a half, really. It's got a 7-foot beam on it.
It's basically an 18.5-foot bayliner that Dustin has made into an amazing catfishing vessel. That's right, road trip. Catfish Dog said, there's a term I haven't used in a while. Road trip.
Yeah, we've been on the road since midnight Eastern time. We've got roughly 4 hours and 45 minutes left in our trip. It was a 9-hour trip, roughly 9 hours. You know, depending on stops and the fact that I'm going almost 15 miles an hour under the speed limit because I'm driving in West Virginia and I get nervous.
But the fact that we've only made 2 quick stops is helping. It's helping the matters.
Absolutely. Sun should be coming up in about what, an hour, hour and a half?
Wow, yeah, 4:45 already. All right, Doug. Thank you. So you guys have a great time. Be safe.
Thank you, Doug. Don't forget SNL tonight. SNL at CatCon, 10 to midnight. Snagging Night Live.
And I may or may not be awake for that.
Me too. We may only go an hour tonight. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see, Thursday night, because we will probably be over at the conference. Well, if we'll probably be over there before 7.
Wow. This truck is getting 22 miles a gallon. 22 miles per gallon.
That is crazy.
This is my first road trip in my truck. I bought it last December. So I've not this last December, but the December before last in 21. So I've had it for just over a year now. My first road trip. So I was curious as to what the mileage is going to be, the miles per hour or miles per gallon. And I mean, we've been in mountains most of the time, up and down, up and down. We're getting about 22 miles per gallon average. It's a full-size quad cab Chevy Silverado. It's 2019 Z71.
Donald Knight Sr. says, just looked at the weather. You're going to see some.
Oh. I know there's a pretty bad winter storm that's covering a good part of the country. I'm not sure how far east it's supposed to go or when it's supposed to hit.
Yeah, well, thank you for bringing that up. I just double checked it. Yeah, it shows for this area 43% chance of rain at 5 a.m.
Huh.
I didn't think there was any rain scheduled.
Yeah, so I need to change the schedule for that rain.
Yeah. How dare they schedule that during our road trip?
I know. This is rude. You could at least consulted us first.
Little night said highs in the 70s, no snow.
Nice. Got 12 awesome people with us. Traveling down 64 west, westbound and down.
Let's see. Catfish Dog says, how many times do I say CatCon before your speed increases?
You can say it as many as you want to. Raccoon? We are 95 miles out of Charleston. If we were still in Virginia or past the mountains, I might go the speed limit. Or if I hadn't been awake since 6 o'clock yesterday morning.
Yeah, that would tend to do it too. Only 4 hours and 40 minutes left to drive it though.
Sweet. 341 miles. Keeps getting a little windy. Got some wind pockets here and there.
Oh, there's the rain. See the mist hitting the windshield.
Yep, I see it now. I think that 43% went to 100%.
Donald might say I'm going in for another coffee. All right, you're not making Dustin feel any better there. He says, keep a sharp eye out for deer around sunrise.
I just saw a raccoon. I know they're not deer, but hey, at least during sunrise, I should be able to see them.
There you go.
It's the nighttime deer that I worry about. Ones that just pop up under the road.
Yeah, out of the pitch black.
Yep. Excuse me.
11 awesome people out there. I may end up going in for the coffee the next time we stop.
Yeah. I'll probably stop at the next town and I'll get me another coffee. But once the sun comes up, that'll rejuvenate me too. I've done this many times.
It'd definitely be worse driving in the snow.
Absolutely.
Driving in the snow when you're sleepy or you're tired, that is the absolute worst. There's actually a scientific name for that. Like, it literally does. You do get hypnotized by the snow coming. You know, the way you see it coming down when you're.
Yep.
Still got double digits, 10 awesome people out in chat.
Thank y'all so much for coming in, staying with us on this ride. The CatCon, the Catfishing Crappie Conference Extraordinaire Extravaganza.
There you go.
Where we get to meet a bunch of wonderful folks that I've talked to in chat, seen on camera.
And another thing is there's a bunch of cool little vendors that you don't see all the time. Like, there's one that's always there, Vic's Bait.
Uh-huh.
Vic's Bait netting. They have a little netting product that you can put like your soft baits in it,
Oh, yeah.
like your livers and things like that. You can also like crush up crab and put it in the net. And the Vic's Bait netting.
Yeah, I think I saw him. I watched a replay. Oh, excuse me. If somebody's live. The last, not the Kansas City CatCon, but last year's Louisville CatCon. And I think I saw him talk about his product.
Yep, they are always there. You'll have a bunch of the prepared baits come. Prepared bait. Their companies will be there. And you've got what's the one? Dark water baits.
Right.
Then you've got the I can't think of the name of the other one. Is it Blue Carb? Blue River, something like that. Can't think of his name. Blue water baits.
Okay.
They have the no, maybe that's not it. Well, anyways, so there'll be the ones like that. Catfish Pro. They'll be there, I believe, this year again. So basically, what's great about CatCon is you can get all the different products in your hands and actually look at them, feel them, see them. You can see a bunch of different hooks, different rods, reels. But another vehicle on the side of the road. Oh, my senior says I bought some bacon. Call these babies. I know years ago we used pantyhose.
Yep.
I know a lot of people still do. Just double check. If you're going to use that, just double check your regulations. Because sometimes with the pantyhose, it's really a non-digestible type material. So they don't, it could be illegal to use in your state. So, but that's how like the cotton gauze, the medical gauze tubing works. Because it's cotton. So it's a digestible material.
Huh.
I see all kinds of different rods. Muddy River will have his rods there.
Anvil rods will be there.
That's right, Anvil this year.
That's the one Kevin Palmetto Cats is promoting.
And of course, you'll have FOA double Y rods.
Of course.
Rods will be there. I'm definitely going to be spending some time at the FOA booth. We happen to be blessed to be chosen by Freddie as some of the testers, and we've caught some monsters on the FOA rods. Hey, there's that Fields to Water guy out there.
Morning, Chad. Thanks for coming in.
Down light saying those are cotton. Yep. And they are allowed most places.
We are in West Virginia, Chad. About 90 miles from Charleston. About 332 miles from the Catfish Crappie Conference Center.
Chad says, congrats on getting your hours.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was telling everybody when we first started, we are now a full YouTube partner. Everything got finalized, I think, as of Monday evening. So thank you to everybody that's helped us get there, get where we're at this far, and looking forward to the next leg in the journey, and if we can help anybody else get this far. That's why we do it.
Catfish dogs, say congrats, you deserve it.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. It's been fun thus far.
That is for sure.
I'm not going to say it hasn't been work, though, because it has been long nights. Excuse me. Oh, long nights, early mornings. But get to get out of the water. You get to meet a bunch of new people, make a bunch of new friends. Get to go to CatCon with 2Stans.
That's right. That's right. I'm excited to go back again. This is going to be my second catfish conference, second CatCon in Louisville. I was lucky enough to go to CatCon in Kansas City this past fall. It was awesome. That is awesome, Chad. Thank you very much. Chad said We've played your channel on TV at least 2 times through.
Thank you so
to try
much.
and get you there.
That is awesome, and we can't thank you enough for that. We've heard that a lot from folks, and it's greatly appreciated how you can put up with me talking so much, unless you just put it on mute. I can understand that too.
That's what I usually do. Well, because, your channel's just unstoppable, so you never know when that's popping up. Catfish Dog saying, congrats, you deserve it.
Thank you very much. I don't think that person knows where their bright button is.
Oh, that's tremendous.
It's a truck too, semi. We got now 4.5 hours left in our trip.
Woo!
It is 5:04. Sun should be coming up within the next hour.
Yeah, I hope that next hour comes quick.
Me too. I need some of that vitamin D to rejuvenate me. But I have found making many trips. You're tired at nighttime when you're driving, but once the sun comes up, it kind of puts you in another gear. Soak up that sun, and it wakes you up. And it's starting to rain.
Yeah, especially when you haven't slept since yesterday morning. We both in the same boat with that one.
Pun intended. These are pretty punny guys, Stan.
Thank you. I try.
It's amazing what you see around you when you have your brights on.
Yeah.
Like, everything's so tunnel vision when you don't. But then you turn them on, you're like, wow, there's trees and hills. And well, where are your surroundings? Excuse me, folks. Sorry.
Still got 9 awesome people out there. Chad's comment is still the last one out there watching it 2 times through TV. But Dustin, I think you're right. I think that sun comes up. That'll be a second wind.
Hopefully for the last 3.5 hour leg of our journey.
Yep. So I think we asked before, but who all is going to? Oh my goodness, can't stop. Who all is going to CatCon out there?
This yawning is unstoppable.
I think we need some of that unstoppable song right now. Chad saying, "Come on, fellas."
Yeah, next town we come to, we're definitely stopping for some coffee.
Yeah, and I've only got one job, and that's to keep Dustin away.
My wife gave him those instructions.
Actually, I guess technically two, because I'm
Oh yeah,
doing chat also. I guess that would be job number 2. But
your primary responsibility, according to my wife, is to keep me awake. If chat falls asleep, they're either in their beds or in their chairs. They'll be okay.
Yep. Oh, I do that all the time on chat. Just not on panel. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I feel bad when I'm in chat and I'm chatting with people, and then I either have to go take care of something or something happens and I come out, I have to step away and I don't say anything.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if people have tried to ask me a question or said anything, and by the time I get back in, the live's over, or I'm so far down I don't get to see chat again. I have to restart it.
But that cup is holding some ice.
Must have been made by Yeti.
Yeah. Let's see. Donald Knight says, we'll be there Saturday morning.
Nice.
Let's talk rods. What do you guys use? You want to go first, Dustin?
Well, at the moment, Team Snag and Whiskers uses all Ancient Mariner gear, so that includes our rods. And we will continue to do so for at least the foreseeable, the near term future. That may change in the next 6 to 8 months, but
And on 2Stans, there's a bunch of great rods out there. We've got some Muddy River rods, the Blue Cat rod, the Flathead rod. I really like those. They do a great job. Of course, you got the FOA rods. We're having a blast with those, the 5 and 6 foot. So we got the Uncle Lou's medium heavies, and I got a couple mediums. So the majority of our rods are the Uncle Lou's, and now we've been using Freddy rods for. We use them a lot for suspending, but they work great on. Stan 3 was using my planer boards the other night. But you also have at I believe I know they're Big Cat Fever. I'm not sure if Mad Cats is there. Did you see if Mad Cats?
I didn't see.
But definitely Big Cat Fever rods there. Tackle Bandit will have some Whisker Seeker rods along with some others.
Come on, Bob. Bob is the big orange ball,
No,
otherwise known as the sun.
yeah. Woo.
Just happens to also be my father-in-law's name. and Bobcat's name. You're still singing that, whistling the West
I know,
Virginia
just
song.
catchy, caught in my head. But yeah, that's great. That's what's great about the Catfish Conference. You can get to try out a bunch of different rods, get them in your hands, actually see what ones feel better to you.
Man, are the towns this sparse in West Virginia?
Apparently,
There's an exit for Bragg and Pluto Road. I don't think that's a town.
Donald Knight saying we have mainly channel cats in our local lakes and rivers. What, 2 Whisker Seeker, cat and carp rods. That's awesome.
I was just going to say Whisker Seeker might be a good choice for those. It is raining a little bit, if you couldn't tell on the windshield. Roads are a little wet.
Oh yeah, Sandusky Bay. Right next up there by Ohio.
Keep hearing a lot of things about Sandusky Bay.
Yep. Roger and them go fishing up there. Muskrat Adventures. Exactly. Skip. Yeah, Sandusky Bay is supposed to be a great fishery. Channel cats.
And it's starting to rain a little harder now.
Yep. Little rain.
Sing it, Stan.
No, I'm trying to text my wife a question. Channel cat capital of the world. Well, I won't argue that point with you.
Shady Spring Grandview Road. Once again, does not sound like a town.
Yeah. 8 awesome people still out there.
Thank y'all so much for sticking with us.
I think everybody has heard it that's in there right now, but this was going to be the backup plan to make sure that Team Snag and Whiskers got their watch hours. That has already happened.
It certainly has, thanks to everybody out there who has liked, subscribed, and watched our channel over and over again to get watch hours for us. We greatly appreciate it.
Donald Knight Sr. says, I want to do more Ohio River fishing. What rods for the bigger fish? Well, the thing you got to look for, check a bunch of them. You'll have a preference of one over the other. It just feels better. But the biggest thing you want to look for, I would say at least the medium, if not medium heavy. Make sure it's rated to cast, because sometimes there's some nice current in the Ohio. So make sure that, the rods that you get are rated to. Make sure those rods are rated to what you can cast. So you're going to be using maybe 4, 6, 8 ounce sinkers sometimes. And then it's just a matter of getting rods in your hands and feeling which ones you prefer.
We have to call this live on account of a nap.
Yeah.
Once we get to the next town or rest stop.
Yeah, I think it's catching both of us.
Yeah. Well, the sun's coming up, though. I see it.
I yawned a few times now. I'm getting a little. Oh, no worries. But it'll say the lure weight rating right on there. And, like we caught the big monster sturgeon, the 200-pound sturgeon that I caught here on the James River, was on a medium action Uncle Lou rod. So even a medium action has the power to catch big fish. The biggest thing you want to look for is how much weight they can cast. And if anybody comes to CatCon and they've got questions, believe me, all the vendors are more than willing to answer questions for you. There's going to be tournament anglers there. They're giving seminars. They'll also be able to answer questions, and definitely a great wealth of knowledge in the YouTube area. Definitely come over and say hello to everybody, and we'll be more than happy to help out answering questions there too.
So there might be an exit with food and gas.
Woo-hoo.
And a parking spot.
So yeah, we may be. We were trying to do it all the way the straight run right there, but it looks like we may. Both Dustin and myself have. The plan was to get a couple hours of sleep last night. Well, that didn't work out for either one of us. So.
I'm not seeing us like the exit would take us all the way over there.
Gotta love West Virginia.
Oh.
But it's Beaver Airport Road. There's got to be something.
I mean, it's gotta be.
Can you imagine? Beaver Airport Road. The names, some of the names are unbelievable when you travel a little bit. You know, for that to come up with, there had to be some sort of situation going on with a beaver in the airfield, however long ago. And henceforth, Beaver Airport Road was born. Still got 8 awesome people out there.
7.
I think all, 7. I think all 7 of them are sleeping except for Donald Knight. University Drive. Oh, we must be around the college town. Oh, there's the.
Okay, perfect. The truck stop.
How much trouble can you get in sleeping at a truck stop?
None.
just don't roll down the window if somebody comes knocking.
Uh-oh. Hey, y'all taking a trip?
Got it.
Good catch, Stan.
Hey, 50 Cent is back out there. Cancel. There we go. Yeah, 50 Cent, it's raining here. We are still 312 miles away. Oh, man. We are here just a little too early.
Not taking a nap or not?
Biscuit world. You know me with biscuits.
I wonder if I park in right behind this car.
Did we roll the truck? No, we just came to, got off the exit, and the phone is just on a little miniature tripod. By miniature, I mean like barely bigger than the phone. And it just slid off the dashboard.
Oh.
But actually, with a name like Biscuit World, they might even be open at 5:30. Looks like they're in there working, getting set up.
Making biscuits.
Making the biscuits.
Chad Thomason, what's going on? So let's go. Oh, hello. Hello, where are you going? Where are you going, Chad? Uh-oh.
Now we did it. There we
Still there. Half Century said they are good there.
Oh, really?
Oh, look at that. Half Century said $19.99. Get me 2 biscuits. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Woohoo!
Appreciate that.
Gotta love the biscuits.
Got 10 awesome people in here.
What y'all don't see on most stand day mornings is I don't go fishing without a breakfast sandwich.
From Wawa.
And now I've gotten spoiled. Stand 3 at least used to drive me to the Wawa to get it. Well, if Dustin doesn't feel like going back to Wawa because he passes by one, he brings it with him. So
it's the least I could do. Oh, man. Hopefully it opens soon. I need the restroom. Ouch. I didn't get this off here because it keeps hitting my head.
I wonder if the gas station part of it might be open, I think, Dustin. And boom, boom, bam. Thank you very much. 50 Cent. That's awesome.
So we are. It says our arrival time, if we left now, would be 10 o'clock in the morning. We might catch a couple hours of sleep here just to kind of get rejuvenated. I'd rather be safe.
Yeah, it's still 300 miles, 4 hours of driving.
Yeah. I'm going to go check and see if the restroom's open.
All right, all right. So yeah, if we do go to take the nap, I'm sure we're gonna end the live. Yep, the rain is definitely starting now. It was mist. It was more of a mist before, but now we're starting to actually get some raindrops. So yeah, the good news is that Biscuit World should be open. Get an hour nap or something. Oh, you can't beat that, Donald. Donald's saying my wife just brought me pancakes and bacon to the garage. Well, good morning to you. Hope you enjoy those pancakes and bacon, Donald. I'm hoping fixing to get me a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit here pretty soon. So far, so good. Awesome. Well, that's good. Well, I'm looking forward to it then. That's something that I've always been a big fan of, the breakfast sandwich. Preferably biscuits, but croissants or bagels, some of the other ones, but biscuits tend to be my favorite. Used to be one of my favorite parts of managing a Cracker Barrel. Oh my gosh, no bread for you at all.
Still going, huh?
Yep.
Got 6 awesome people. All right. We're gonna go ahead and end this live. We'll probably pop up again once we wake up from our little nap here, little siesta. And we'll have everybody with us on the rest of the way to the rest of the way to the CatCon.
Speaking of rest, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
So
See y'all soon.
thank y'all for coming in. Thank everybody for their donations. We really appreciate it. And like I said, we'll pop back up probably in a couple of hours. Once we get some rest, and we will see you all shortly. Thank y'all very much. Be safe, and we'll talk to you in a little bit.